Rolling Thunder Publishing Inc. presents Wrenched Fate by P.J. Fiala. Narrated by Rose Dioro and Troy Duran at Brickshop Audio Inc.
Chapter 1. Danny tightened the bandana she wore around her forehead to keep the sweat from dripping in her eyes. Swiping her cheek across the shoulder of her shirt, she swore for the 100th time today that she'd get air conditioning in this shop before the summer was out. She'd earned it. She had the money for it. The trouble was she couldn't get a contractor to come out and install it because contractors were booked up. When it was this hot out, folks found the money to install air conditioners. For the time being, she'd have to make do with fans and hope to catch a breeze. "Danny, there's nothing wrong with these brakes." She looked up from the alternator she was installing to see her one and only employee, Parker Hannibal, looking at the black Camry that had been brought in yesterday for service. They'd been paid for the work up front and asked if they could get it done right away. She set her tools on the drop cloth laying inside the car she was working on and walked over to the Camry. Parker pointed. "Look, these are about as old as the car, only about 2 years, and the brakes aren't worn." Danny examined the exposed brakes. "You're right there. Doesn't make much sense, does it?" "No, it doesn't." "Okay, go ahead and put the tire back on the car, and we'll leave it until the owner comes back. I'm glad we checked, but it sure does make this whole thing curious. Why would someone pay up front for something to be done on a car that wasn't broken? Do you mind getting started on the pickup old man Jenkins brought in? Says the exhaust is leaking." "Yeah, I'll get it started as soon as I get something to eat. My stomach's growling and I'm hotter than a firecracker." Danny smiled at Parker. It was funny. "I get it, Park. Go on ahead and eat something after you put this girl back together. Just in case the owner comes for it." "You got it." Danny glanced at the clock on the wall as she walked to the far garage bay to finish her job. She wrinkled her face as she caught a whiff of herself. It wouldn't matter if she took 3 showers a day. She'd still smell. She heard Parker lowering the Camry and smiled. She'd struck it rich with him. He was easy to work with, never chatted uselessly, was dependable, and he was fast. Wrap that all up in a bow and add it to the fact that he was very good at his job, and she was a lucky boss. "Okay, Danny, I'm headed to the brass rail for lunch. Can I bring something back for you?" "No, thank you, Parker. You go on ahead. I brought my lunch today." "Okay, see you in a bit." She finished up her work on the Ford and carefully placed her tools in their proper places in the toolbox. She opened the passenger door to Parker's.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?